So after Dortmund have lost the Champions League final, I decided to take over them for one season to hopefully do better in the Bundesliga and just get back to the Champions League. Let's say we do, lots of money spends, but we're sadly going to have to let go of Royce and possibly Hummels or a few other different players. So let's get into it. So this is the starting 11. It is pretty decent. Some bright spots. Brandt at that cam position is pretty good. Defense looks very good. Besides those fullbacks, might get someone better, but it looks good. Positions we need to improve in, probably just honestly, just some backups is what we need. Our bench is not too strong. We have lots of money spent, 70 million. It is plenty of money to hopefully improve this team, and I don't know, could we even win the league? That could be optimistic. We're not really gonna use the youth academy, but I'm just gonna set it up just for realism purposes. Because I'm gonna try and make this rebuild actually realistic. I'm gonna hopefully buy the players that I think are actually gonna join Dortmund in real life or could join Dortmund. One of them is a player who has been released by his team in real life. I'm pretty sure it is none other than Mario Hermoso. Pretty sure he's released from Atletico Madrid, but we're still buying him here for 21 million. Great backup center back. And if Hummels goes, maybe he goes into that starting position. We will see. 82 rated. He's a great player. Not too old as well. I think it's a great signing. Now, like I said, we just need those backups. I'm gonna try to sell quite a lot of players in this too, because just way too many players. Three strikers, which we don't really need. So I might just look for one good striker. I think that's the plan. And right away, I have sold Royce. Unfortunately, he's gonna retire in real life, I'm pretty sure, but we're selling him anyways. We can't retire him. We're just selling him to Napoli for £12 million. Great piece of business there. And I'm gonna try to do the same with Hummels. But now we are buying a player. It is a right back. Needs some depth in that position. I'm gonna buy a younger player in Dedic from Salzburg. Decent player. Didn't spend too much on him. Use a swap deal. 1.7 million plus. Wolf. We're also kind of, I don't know if this is the right move, but we're loaning out Makoko. Three strikers he's just not gonna play. I want to get one good striker, one decent backup. And the striker I want is a guy who's been really good in the Bundesliga this season. It is Guirassy for Stuttgart. He did very, very well, and just behind Kane in top goals scorer short. So we're signing him, getting rid of Haller, who has been really underused by Dortmund this season. But Guirassy is a great buy. 82 rated. He's going to go into that starting 11. And after that, I ended up selling Hummels for 12.3 million to Napoli as well. So Royce and Hummels both at Napoli. I think it's a great. It's sad, but we just have to get rid of them. And we're kind of replacing him, not really, with Jordan Bayer from Burnley. He's not that great, but 23 years of age could improve. And I just wanted. My plan is Sule and Schlotterbeck as those starting center backs, and then Hermoso and Bayer as those backups. I think that's decent, and like I said, Bayer could grow, which is good. We also need a man to play in that right mid position to be a backup, so we signed Dennis Mann for 7 million from Parma. Had a pretty good season last year, and we're just signing him to the Bundesliga. Can he perform at this level? We'll just have to wait and see. Looks pretty good. Yeah, like I said, we just needed a right mid. We had three left mids, so we ended up loaning out by no Gittins to Leipzig and just buying another right mid. I ended up doing one more piece of business before the transfer window closed, and that ended up being a center mid in a player who's been shining this season. This guy from Sporting. Looks pretty good. I cannot pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try to even say it. But I've signed this guy before, I think last FIFA, and he's had a very good breakout season. 80 rated, 24 years of age. He's just a backup, and that is also because we sold Oscan to Benfica. transfer deadline day, I decided to sell Oscan and get in a better player. Someone 3 ratings higher, and he's going to be a great backup. So that is our business done. We have not so much money left, maybe one more signing next window, but I think I'm happy with this team. If we want to improve this team, we would have to sell someone, which I don't really want to do. And we just have backups. Man can play in both wings. You have this guy can play center mid. We just kind of honestly just have a good backup situation in every single position, which that's great. And yeah, like I said, just I'm happy with this team. I'm gonna keep it, and we'll see how we do in the season. And Hermoso can play either side. He can play the fullback position. Bayer can come in at center back. So yeah, the great team, and even the reserves looking very nice. Let's sim to January and see how we do. And we're in a position I didn't want to be in. We're first, which I don't really like. I don't want to do that. It just adds more pressure to us for us to actually go through this and win the league. 41 points, 4 clear of the next team. But yeah, didn't really want to be in first because now I don't really know what to do. We're also in the DP Pokal quarterfinals, but yeah, this other team is growing. I just don't know where to improve. And I'm afraid if I do improve it, if I sell someone and buy someone else, I'm just gonna break the streak. And but we are signing Matson on a permanent deal. I'm gonna try to buy Sancho as well, but I'm not sure if it's gonna let me. But yeah, Matson coming in from Chelsea. Sancho, can we buy him? No, we can't. So he's unfortunately gonna be leaving at the end of the season. And that's not great, but still, he's been good. Now, top scorer is Garassi with 10. Sancho, yeah, unfortunately we can't sign him, but Brad's having a great season, 8 and 7, and even Man doing some good things. So that I'm gonna send him to the end of the season and see how we get him doing. Can we do it? Can we win the league? That would be a great feat. Have we done it? No. Bayern win it. So once again, 86 points. You just could not compete with them. That's such a great second half of the season. That's just I don't know how we're supposed to win that. But yeah, second place, I'll take that. Best defense by 4. 29 goals conceded. That's much less than anyone else. So that's a positive. And Hoffenheim and Bochum getting relegated. DB Pokal is won by Bayern once again. They beat us in every single competition. The Senate team progressed. It's looking a lot better. We could have won it that way. It's a good team. Lots of the bench looks incredible. Really, a lot of improvements. So nothing too bad about that. But let's look at all the statistics, who played the most, and just in general. Hermoso was a great signing. Played 33 games, more than any other center back. So I think that's a positive. Great. I'm glad I signed him. Bayer didn't play a lot. Only 6 games. The Greek center back that was here before him played more. So that was a bit of a flop. But Ryerson playing 26 games. Dedic 19 games. So had a pretty good season. This guy had 29 games. Played quite a lot, so that's a pretty good signing. Yeah, Sancho, great season. 8 goals, 3 assists in 41 matches. Unfortunately, we couldn't sign him, but still, yeah. Bayern Gittins did not play at all. It would show us, because Leipzig is in the same league, in the same competitions, so it would show us had he actually played any games. But he still grew, which is fine, I guess, but they did not play him at all, which is a bit disappointing. But Sabitzer, a great season. 14 goals, 6 assists. I don't know why he did so much better than any other center mid. He did, for some reason, did very, very well. Julian Brandt's even better, 21 goals. Probably our top scorer. Great season in Bundesliga, 20 goals, 5 assists. Man, 4 goals, 1 assist. Pretty good backup. Pretty good signing for that. Adeyemi, pretty good season, 6 goals, 4 assists. That's decent. Fulkrug, 6 goals in 10 games. That's very, very good. Garassi, 18 goals in 37 matches. Not quite as good as last season, but still pretty nice. We'll take that. And Brunner, 0 goals. Top scorer was Brandt, 21 goals, and Grassi in second place. Top assister was also Brandt, so he had a great season. Let's look at how that compared to the rest of the league. Did he get top scorer? He did not. Kane, of course, and Openda. But for a midfielder, that's a pretty good season. That's third place. That's pretty good. We had a few other players in there. Grassi, Sabitzer. Assisters, we had Sabitzer, Cat, and Brandt in 10 through 12th place. That's pretty decent. And most clean sheets, Kobel won that. Won the Golden Glove. That's yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, subscribe.